Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Noble. My name is Fem. We're gonna get back into Krankheim. I think this should be the last video for House Krankheim. And I did put a poll up on the channel, so I know I had plenty of comments giving me suggestions. I got I believe 2 votes for Winchester and 1 for Sapwood so far. But there's a poll up, and please let me know. I will hold off on making another video of Noble until we figure that out, because I want to make sure, we do a good job of that. And sorry for my voice, guys. I am still recovering from a cold. And I got sick recently, so, life happens. Let's get back into it. Let's see how this masquerade went. Although, yeah, so poor Evawinus. Seatine's line at least has continued. We named him Percival and it's a Patreon. So I was also advised that Honorios is a male name. It's a boy's name, and I gave it to a girl, so I'm sorry for that. I did not realize that, so my bad. So, Honorius, you're a girl today. You're a girl this time. All right, let's see what happened. My liege, after a whirlwind of mistaken identities and far too much spiced meat at the masquerade ball, Savinus somehow found themselves betrothed to Everix the second and managed to win a decent pouch of jewels in a very questionable dance contest. So Everix, 43, no, not too bad. And after Savinus was conveniently paired with Adamar by the most dubious of rules, the ball's hush was interrupted as Rosawin the second dispatched Go Cetus the second with remarkable flair. Congratulations to the new betrothed and condolences to those less fortunate in both love and survival. See, again, not our household who died. I think that is one of the households that broke off from us. So, yeah, we're still cutthroat. Oh, he's cowardly. He's 43. Okay. Oh, we have 2 marriages that are happening. Honorius. Wait. Oh, so she was there. She did not get engaged to anyone. Darn it. So it was... Huh. Interesting. So it was Divinus who got one, but not Honorius. Well, that just sucks. I guess we'll try with Turlot for Honorius then. Sorry if you're seeing that. I'm gonna send Rolla the 6th to the wedding, I guess. I'm not gonna go to this. I don't think we have anyone really good for that anyways, and I don't want to lose titles. Oh no! Conril died. I mean, their line just ended. Like, they all died. He died during illness. He died of old age, and Conril, they never had a kid again. I think I remarried him to Conril, and then she did, and then he died right away. It was just the luck for Vitus. I am so sorry. Dicia the third, I'm gonna have you go to that funeral. Oh, we have another funeral for someone in Edenaheim. They are technically family. I'm gonna send Lilac to do that. Let me speed this up a little bit. Ooh, nice. So you guys, I'm gonna send Dicia to help you. Dicia, I think. Okay, so nothing happened here. Funeral, the priest delivered a eulogy fit for a barn owl. Mourners became so peckish that the ceremonial crate of House Krankheim's finest smoked hams mysteriously vanished, never to be seen again. Perhaps a last tribute to Conrad's appetite. Aw, well, that's happy. So who else died? Aw, Hugolin died? Well, I'm sorry to see that. I'm gonna send Isactin the third to go to that. How did this go? Looks like we lost some money. The audacious Gursel and their merry band of miscreants ambushed the House Krankheim carriage, making off with a hefty load of gold. Meanwhile, tales of House Krankheim's disastrous fortune spread like wildfire among the rival houses. Well, I suppose that does make sense. You have better wit and everything, so... Oh, and then Heroine died! No... I'm gonna send Yugita the second. over here to go to that funeral. We are just having funerals one after the other right now. Oh, I can send, let's send Cetine as well. You're actually really good. I'm gonna have you help them with that, baby. Hopefully that happens. Okay. My liege, with an entourage larger than a wedding procession, Aurelius II. Doesn't give me the whole title, which is interesting. Double the usual goods, twice as many blushes. She's promiscuous now? Well, it's not like she can have any more babies. My liege, during the lavish wedding feast, Levinus wed Avarix II, delightfully bonding over spilled wine and their shared love for poorly told jokes. Meanwhile, a rather oblivious comment earned Avarix the unfortunate moniker Avarix II the Gullible. Well, at least Levinus got one, so we've got each one of these has something. You guys still have not had a kid. Huh, I wonder why. I do have some, but I don't have any. Yeah. All right, how did the funeral go? Mourners wept at Diatzia's solemn funeral. Lilac prudely advised against the consumption of House Edenheim's infamous firewater, thus saving the day from an impromptu mass poisoning. Wow. Good job. We don't want anyone poisoned. As the halls of House Krankheim estate echoed with screams of childbirth, Setilny, the second Krankheim, finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. So a legitimate son. So now we have a Jokerard the third. Cool. We're slowly getting more. We're getting to the end, guys. It's almost getting there. How did this funeral go? Mourners wept. Bumbling attendant tripped over their own robe. The Sancton discreetly accepted creative turnips payment for services rendered from a sheepish courtier before the priest could finish mispronouncing Hugh Golden's name, which honestly his name isn't that hard to pronounce, but sure. As the incense choked the air at the funeral, Yugita II kindly surrendered their seat to a weeping courtier, and she's selfless. Okay, how did the baby go? Amidst the little boy's groans and anxious pacing of Eustaster, Lugatia quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Good job. Eustater. Now we have Eustater the second and Lugacia the fourth. Nice. And Alaris, oh, she passed. Dang it. So it's Baroness of Fairbridge, but it didn't show it in that message, which was really weird, but anyway. Let's send Rolla the sixth to do that. He can actually get married. Ooh. That's a title. I kind of want to do it. He's old, but it's fine. All right. Okay. I'm going to send Lilac, Second, and let's send Gacia. Shit. Really? Now you're never going to have kids. Ganla. Ayah. I don't have anyone else who can do that, so it's going to have to be you, my dear. And you're going to take... Let's take him with you because he's not doing anything. So we have babies happening here. You can actually really help them. Okay. Oh, nothing happened at the funeral. At the courtship in House Edenheim's Grand Hall, Alatus II wooed Juhan with tales of dragons and knitting. Do those two really go together? Dragons and knitting. She had the chaperone's disdainful eyes, or the chaperone didn't like it, but she agreed to the wedding. Oh, she tripped over their own gown and into a patroller. Oh, I'm sorry. She's unlucky. That's not necessarily the best. I'm gonna send Rolla the sixth to that. I'm so sorry, guys. Send you to do that. No, I'm gonna send the kids again. I still prefer sending the kids because they need stuff to do. Okay. As the feast at the House Rudeheim estate raged on, Russia managed to spill an entire goblet of wine of lilac without a second thought. Oh, careless. Fabulous. How did this go? At the House Sapwood Court, where awkward courtship attempts abound, Ona Rios' unique strategy of spilling wine on Turlat II's shoes while debating the merits of frog legs did not win any favors. Turlat II wisely chose a more graceful companion. Okay. spilling wine and debating the merits of frog legs. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Like I said, every time I try with Honorios, she's just not always that best. Whatever. After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Rolla the Fourth brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving the Exacton limp with pride and exhaustion. The name is Iosia? Okay. You look kind of sickly for some weird reason. Right? The health isn't too bad. We do have a name. I have a couple different names. Did all of those. So let's go with Evelina because somebody suggested that, and I'm going to go with that. Also, in the next game, somebody did suggest putting my name in, and I think that's a good idea to put my name in from the beginning and see how far I can go with it. So, that's actually a very good suggestion. I not even thought about it. Okay, so nothing happened there. Okay. Do we have? No, we don't. Oh, who died? Who died? Who died? Who died? Oh, Freydis died. Yeah, well, Gunla, you building a stupid castle. Jeez. I'm gonna send Yukita to that. Okay. After slipping on a suspiciously well-placed banana peel tossed by a greeting merchant, she twirled with such poise that nearby jugglers applauded, yet only managed to collect a measly quarter. So she's graceful, Murata. I mean, she lost her husband after having 3 kids, so it's not horrible. My liege, in a classic case of oops, my sword slipped, Rolla the Sixth accidentally sent Luatza to an early grave at the wedding. It's safe to say the wedding banquet had one last mouth to feed. They're not a part of our household, so... But yeah, anyway, cutthroat here in this household. Accident? I think not. My liege in a union sealed with far too many toasts, Latus the second, and Juhan wed beneath banners of House Krankheim, only to discover that House Edenheim packed their chests with enough jewels to weigh down 3 donkeys. So it's a happy marriage, at least. That's good. And she's cute. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to send Avrix to help them with that. And again, we are getting close to the end. I'm really trying to get her married off, but honestly, she's the better option for that one. So I'm going to have her do that one. How did this pregnancy go? Ungodly amount of groaning and screaming. Difficult but successful delivery. We have a son. Yay. Really? So we have Otis 3 and Rositas. So I'm going to rename you to one of the male names. I really wish those would stop popping up on my screen, and I know I can remove them. I just haven't. So somebody told me Edmund, right? Yeah, Edmund. Okay, so we have Edmund. And how did this go? The whole parade of hopeful maidens vying for Russawin II's hand. Honorius attempted to impress with an elaborate dance, only for Russawin II to be so engrossed in their own reflection that they barely noticed. Every time. She is just like, is she cursed or something? Oh, she has like no charisma. That could be part of it, but Dacia has tried too, and she's been having a hard time as well. So interesting. They're just having bad luck. Okay, so nothing happened at the funeral. Sounded like did somebody else die? No? Okay. Oh, somebody, yep. Evelina got sick. Do we have anybody who's really good? Dacia, if you could help with that, please. So for the Baroness crown, which is in our family. So Honorios is possibly who's going to go to. They went high wit. So Honorios, how's your wit? Again, I don't think her wit is very high. Not really. Do we have anybody with a much higher wit than Honorios? And I know it's confusing. Yugita actually has pretty good. And then I'm gonna send you to go do that, my dear. Okay. So let's see what we can get. So I'm going to put you in there. Do I have any other people I could put in there right now? Not yet. Okay. I really hope that that works. And Honorios, I will put you in there as well to see if I can get anybody. But we'll see how well that works. The perils of inherited furniture. My liege, as the ceremony neared its grand finale, Honorius Krankheim took their seat upon the venerable baron's chair, a creaking moth-bitten relic of Alarilis II's dubious taste. With a tremendous crack and an even greater sense of entitlement, Honorios rose dusty, but unbowed, declaring the title theirs. The assembled courtiers and House Winchester delegates could hardly ignore such an entrance, ensuring House Krankheim would be whispered about for weeks. Good job. And I will put you in here. Maybe we can get you married off. I'm hoping greatly. Oh, and now we have someone who's, of course. Oh, sounds like somebody might have died. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. After a grueling collection tour of the Muddy Estates, Rolla the Fifth. Oh, sorry. This cold is killing me. Baroness discovered every barn suspiciously empty, but she still got some stuff. So who died? Oh, Maratha. Oh, no. Let's have Maratha the Third actually go to her mother's funeral. Actually gonna have you go to that one, just because I think that would be a good idea. Okay. War against House Rudeheim. We're loyal to them, so no. I'm ignoring that because I'm ignoring it. We're so close to the end. What's the point? Let's actually do that one, I think. That'll be good. Okay. After a marathon of dull poetry and wilted flowers, the courtship, Isacton, the second Krankheim, managed to secure Cranor before the upwards hand. Though they accepted only after sighing loud enough to rattle the stained glass windows. I guess she wasn't happy with that choice, but hey, she picked it. In an unprecedented turn at House Siebeheim's court, Rolla the Sixth wowed the gathered nobles with a peculiar courtship gift, a live chicken to ward off bad spirits. More chickens again. Bold move enchanted Amitis, leading to their engagement. Yay! I'm going to send Yukita to that one and Edmund to that one. Was there something else? No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, that funeral, nothing happened. Alright, how did this go? After weeks of coughing up more for them than a tavern wench has tankards, he finally succumbed. Aw, or she finally... Evelina. We just got her, too. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Oh, I had to sneeze. So, Evelina unfortunately passed. I thought she looked like she was sickly, but her health wasn't that low. Interesting. Not sure why. Sorry. I am sorry for all the sniffling and the stuffling and everything, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have you go to this funeral. And then we have this title, which is planning to go to Setine the Fifth. Wit. His wit's not that good. His wit is much better, so we have to have someone with wit. So we have to find someone with wit. Dacia has a very high wit. I'm gonna put her in there as an option, because why not? Okay. Okay, so how did this go? At least during the wedding of Isacton, the second and Cranor the fourth, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped in a heavy pouch, so we got more money from that. After a stunning display of forced smiles and cold clammy hands, Isacton and Cranor the fourth were reluctantly bound in wedlock, and an ever-thrifty aunt gave us some mediocre apples. Reluctant, but still did it. So let's see Masquerade Ball. After a dizzying waltz of secretive matchmaking, Dacia the third and Roserard II found themselves betrothed by the mysterious world. Meanwhile, Letid the third graciously fetched slippers for every guest. So he's 25, he's young. Okay. At the Hush Hush Masquerade Ball, Honorius hounded Rogatin II with such relentless tenacity that by dawn a very enthusiastic engagement was inked. Meanwhile, Cassia tragically expired after tripping over a loose mask string. So much for romance. Oh. Wow. Oh, okay. So we've got Rogatin. He's okay. Okay. I got you engaged at least. I'm gonna send you over to that one, and I'm gonna send you over to that one. Okay, how did this go? Malaysia in a classic case of oops, my sword slipped. Yugita accidentally led to an early grave at the wedding. Oh my gosh. We are cutthroat in this family. Yugita. Just as they prepared to seal the deal, tripped over Lilac. Seriously, rude. Gold, guts, and a newly minted count. When the Master of Ceremonies announced the demise of Murata II, 5th Krankheim Countess of Gloomholm, Seatine IV, 5th Krankheim lunged forward, clutching an absurdly ornate scroll as proof of lineage, ink still drying from a suspiciously recent signature. Jealous spectators looked on as Seatine V claimed a heavy pouch of gold, apparently mislaid in the rush to switch family crests atop the dais. Thus, Seatine V emerged, count dripping with both pride and newfound coin. Okay, cool. Let's hopefully that'll work. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that one. I don't want to. Let's try. More babies. Inheritance Bingo. House Krankheim. Triumphs by Candlelight. I think we've had this one before. The priest droned on. A dusty ancient will was hauled out from beneath a village moth-written mattress, with the candle nearly burning a hole through it. Avarice, the second Krankheim, squinted at the crumbling script, discovering a bequest of a chest bursting with coin and baubles. All to House Krankheim, courtesy of Avild's remarkable habit of scribbling legalities by candlelight and hiding valuables in their sock drawer. It's not a bad idea. Baby, do I have anyone? Yes, I'm gonna send Dacia to help with that. Help your wife with this duel. So that would be a count title. I don't think we really need another count title. We're nearing the end anyways. How did this go? Dare display at the House Brudenheim Court. Lugabel III resorted to catapulting a bouquet directly at Staten, securing a surprise engagement. Oh, they call him Lugabel the Foul. Rude. I'm gonna send Lugacia the 4th to go. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Just suspiciously lengthy exchange of vows. And a priest who nearly nodded off. Rogitin and Honoris triumphantly wed. Yay! At the wedding feast of Honorius and Rogatin II, Eustader spilled the goblet of wine straight into the lap of Gotis, ensuring, okay, same thing we've heard before. After suspiciously lengthy exchange of vows and a priest who nearly nodded off, we had them married. Yay! See, Dacia finally got married. Honorius finally got married. Why did that take so long to get them married? Well, it's not a curse, at least, because they finally got married. My liege, while serenading under a chandelier at House Winchester's lavish gathering, Seatine the 6th Krankheim nearly avoided disaster as the crystal fixture plummeted, missing them by a whisker. Hazy, perhaps unimpressed by such escapades, found a suitor elsewhere, leaving Seatine the 6th with mere luck. Sorry. Oh, we do have another one. I guess it couldn't hurt. Okay. In a display of impressive aim, Iotia Sapwood put a bolt squarely through Avarice II's chest, thus earning House Sapwood both victory and a crate of rather suspicious smelling leather likely to be put to better use than our late Avarice. That doesn't make me happy. As the halls of House Krankheim estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Crinor the 4th Krankheim finally expelled the squalling men of joy, legitimate son. Isacton. Okay, good on her. Let's send you help with that. Oh, my word. So many things happening at once. And we lost Gunla, who never managed to continue her line. So let's send Edmund to go to that funeral. Thevinus, yeah, he's this is going fabulous, isn't it, guys? I have no idea what's going on. Alright, let's send Godton. More babies! Send you. How did this go? Amidst a whirlwind of giggles and fluttering eyelashes at the courtship, Rolla the Sixth dazzled Rosawin the Second with tales of House Krankheim's irresistible charm and economic prospects. He agreed to the betrothal. Fabulous. Let's send... what's his name? Ossitin the Third. Over here. Malaise, just as the priest cleared their throats, Staten sneezed so ferociously their wig flew into the punch bowl. Excuse me, halting vows and negotiations alike. Lugabel III slipped away unwed, henceforth known as Lugabel III, the blessed by every envious onlooker. So she didn't get married because... Oh, that's bizarre. I'm going to send you... Oy vey. We have another death. It's about that time. While other maidens performed dreadful lilac Krankheim boldly recited tax codes. Really? Tax codes? Apparently charmed by such riveting fiscal knowledge, Baron Lip II wisely agreed to the engagement. Sure? This is an interesting way to do it. I'm gonna send Gacia. Come on, I put her on there. I don't like sometimes when it does that. A little picky. Amidst the cacophony of wails and screams, Honorius valiantly endured a treacherous pregnancy and successfully gave birth to a healthy, legitimate girl. So, we have an Honorius. I'm so sorry. Honorius is meant to be not a female. My bad. Let's send Rogatin and someone else. Let's do you and Percival. Because I haven't sent Percival very many. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. 1 year left. 1 year left. I'm going to have you help. Alright, how did this go? Did you get engaged at least? Amidst the opulence of the House Siwaheim court, Lugabel III relentlessly pursued Amidus, ultimately charming him with tales of dragon slaying and pie baking. See? Dragon slaying and whatever else you can put with it. Sure. Edmund, you can go to that then. Who's in a duel? Who's dueling? Ugh, I hate them. Stop dueling! Help with them, I guess. Alright, we got collections. Okay, they were allergic. Questionable honey. Dang it. And then how did this one go? Trade routes. Tripped over a wayward chick and crashed into a merchant's gold chest, causing coins to spill everywhere. Yet, by sheer accident, ended up collecting far more wealth than the taxman dared dream. Okay, interesting. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Roserard II, Dacia quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. We have another Roserard. Okay. Let's try it. Can't hurt. Everyone wept. A crate of finest cloth mysteriously vanished. Last seen doubling as an impromptu shroud for the dearly departed. No one seemed keen to unwrap the body and check. I mean, I wouldn't want to either. As the mourners wept at Rogatin's solemn funeral, Jokerard III prudently advised against the consumption of House Rudenheim's famous firewater. Wise words. At least after the priest finished the world's longest sermon, Rolla the Sixth and Rosawin the Second exchanged vows so sweet even the party crasher shed a tear, sealing their union while servants scrambled to keep the wild geese from the wedding cake. We love geese. We love animals of every bit. I'm gonna send you to go help with that. Oh, now you give me that. I love how sometimes that shows up later on. Lilac Krankheim prepared to seal the deal. Baron Lip tripped over Sexton the Second and an exceptionally saucy servant. Oh, didn't get married to Baron Lip. Well, it's not gonna happen because we're done. All right, guys. So that is how it ended. I think we did pretty good. Let's see what the score is. We didn't get a wait. This household, we did get one king. We never got any dukes. I'm not sure why. And we never got any marquis either. We managed to get a king through the masquerade. So we honestly did pretty good. 9 generations, 93 family members. Yeah, most people 47 and then they kind of died. Oldest family member was 81. Wow. It's pretty good. We created 4 households, cadet nobles. I think we did pretty good. Total 7.2 million. So we did pretty good. We had a lot of barons, a lot of counts. No marquis and no dukes. It's really weird. Okay. All right. So, guys, I did put a poll up to find out what you guys want to vote for the next one. Again, you have sapwood, which is the one that wants to breed as much as possible and do tournaments and whatnot. Then we have Salistor, which is all about the wit. They're the sharp ones, they're the spies, they're all the, ones behind everything, secrets and whatnot. And then there's Wincester. Wincester is the one all about beauty and charisma. So let me know which one you want. Apparently, this one's hard, this one's medium, and sapwood is the easiest. We did a medium already, which I actually don't think they're that hard. They're actually pretty easy. Sapwood is the easiest, I will say. But let me know which one you want me to play. And we will end up doing that on the next one. House Krankheim is empty now. But thank you guys for watching. And again, the demo is available on Steam until July 6th, I believe. So if you feel like you want to play the game, feel free. It's actually really fun. You only have access to sapwood. But again, they were my favorite household to begin with. And again, probably due to the fact that green's my favorite color. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hopefully this cold goes away. And thank you guys for joining me so much on this journey and adventure. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like the content I'm giving, please give me a subscribe. It really does help. And I hope to see you guys next time. And I hope you guys have an awesome, wonderful, wonderful day wherever you are. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.